Notification THAPAST. Away team selection. Ready. Ready. Notification tip. Set which notifications you receive and when you will see them in social settings. Ready. Away team selection. Auburn Tigers.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
6 categories. Coaching, toe flip, cornerback matches. RPO red key option is set. Coach suggest cover 4 quarters. Spread.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Green 25.
Backs up.
Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He's knocked
Entering
down,
play
but
call,
what a play
coach
to come up with the
suggestions. There are
interception.
6 categories.
Well, really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on
Cover
both
6,
sides of the ball.
cover 3.
Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his arms.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Going to swing it on second down. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll do
Entering
more than
play
move
call,
the chains.
coach
They'll move that thing more
suggestions.
than
There are
30
6
yards down the
categories.
field before he's finally stopped.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Really confident throw and catch
Entering
there.
play
Big
call,
pickup,
coach
and they have a first
There
down.
are 6 categories.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection.
And
tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
Cover 2 man.
The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Going to the run, it's Henderson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
There are 2 categories. You have 8 options. Cover 3 man is selected. Play zone blitz. There are 2 man blitz. Edge blitz 0. Cover 1 LB blitz.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Men don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is no good, and the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Play tight,
Listen,
inside,
the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Hardy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
HD wheel. Smash. Level sail.
Ready,
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third
Short
down.
Cross.
To the air. It's Holstein. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
There are 8 categories.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
Categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage. 27 plays. You have 5 options. Man coverage is selected. Man coverage. There are 2 categories.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man coverage.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. Try to get him going there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job on this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback.
On the hot, there are spacing, slant, Ohio.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Short cross.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time he's got it.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the balls come out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
Cover 3 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 54 options.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
Spread.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Got room to work. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs managed. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first.
Cover 3 is selected.
Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. There he goes. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Coverage. There are 2 categories. You have 27 options. Double bracket is selected.
Deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
There are 6 categories.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Absolutely perfect.
Entering
and with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Inside zone, there are zone fig jet, AHP zone WK.
They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He might want another play. To the air, it's Holstein. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw on first down. He throws to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Short cross.
Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Categories. You
Pitt
have
will
12
line up to
options.
punt it away.
Selected.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Smashes ahead. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Categories. There are 2 subcategories of options set to man coverage and D7 play. Zone coverage. Cover to zone. There are 3 categories. You have 22 options.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Temperature drop.
Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down. I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space.
Into the end zone he goes.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Quick completion on the out route. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Short cross.
Might be changing the route.
Short cross.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Green. A quick tackle made, but he's got it ready for the 1st down.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Spread.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Cover three.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Quickly complete. Auburn lines up quickly.
Give cushion.
Back to pass on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Entering play call.
No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for space. It's Hardy. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Might as well stick with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Drive is selected.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run?
Short cross.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Empty and slot curls. Levels. Spot. Orbitsy spot.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down.
Short cross.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
Options. Man coverage is selected. Zone. Cover 2 zone. There. Cover 3 zone. Cover 3 cloud.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Complete downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
There are 3 categories.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Panthers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the play and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
The Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Keep verticals, X option, come back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper. But they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And the returner is stopped.
Entering play zone cover, cover 2 zone, cover 3 zone, cover 3 cloud, cover 3 lock.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the ground game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking down the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Here we go. Snap it to the back. Slithers into space. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
There are 8 categories.
Pitt
You
will
have
have to
12
boot this
options.
one away.
Selected.
They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line.
Man coverage. Zone coverage. Cover 3 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 54 options. Cover 3 is selected.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Henderson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line.
Inside zone, there are 8 categories. Zone fiction. PHP zone WK.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for space, it's Hardy. Turning it on! He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can...
It's a seam wide open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Talk about creating big plays in a running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
They'll go with a direct snap. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
There are 5 categories. You have 4 options.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Finds his man down the middle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Inside zone, there are 8
Let's catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
He'll try to tack on one
15
more.
options. That empty selected.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Entering
We
play
check
call,
in with Kevin
we have
Connors.
5
What's going
options.
on, Kevin?
Off left
Fellas, here's a
selected.
quick update on a top 15 clash today. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Florida State.
Entering play call.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas,
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys have been keeping an eye on it for us. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Spread.
To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there,
Entering
but
play
he
call.
forward just a
Cover 3
few.
doesn't match. Cover
And
3
we haven't
down.
called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Might be looking to run. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that
Cover
are
4
getting after him.
bonds.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught downfield. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic
Entering
4th
play
quarter
call.
finish.
Cover 1 robber. Man zone. Cover 2 man. Cover 2 man.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Robinson. They'll get it to the 48. No
Entering
need to
play.
measure. It's a
Cover
1st
2
down.
man. Cover 3 man.
I just love quarterbacks that
Cover
aren't
2
greedy
man.
and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right?
Yeah,
2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Cover 2 zone.
My job is to make
Cover
sure
3
that
zone.
ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Cover 6 invert.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Entering play call.
They bring him down, but
1.
not before he's
Blitz
able to
0.
pick up the 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
Efficient.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that
Entering
play.
play
That's
call.
why you see it ran so
Blitz 1.
successful.
Blitz
Well,
0.
with the defense trailing,
Blitz
they're
0.
trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he's catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the...
Entering pause. Challenge play select. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for you.
Get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
You have 8 options. Cover 3 man is selected.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone.
Blitz, man blitz, zone blitz, saw blitz free, edge blitz free.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back.
Into the end zone he goes.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
and man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Keep pass verticals. There are 13 categories. You have 31 options. All
they'll put selected. This one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Toast.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we've got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Holstein. He unleashes a long one. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
Plate hike.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, trying to continue to do this on the ground.
And he takes it in for the score.
Entering
Touchdown,
play call,
Auburn.
coach suggestions.
They
There are 6
extend this lead, and
categories.
it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it
Entering
too.
play
Get another
call,
touchdown.
you have
This
7
offense is
options,
doing
5,
whatever they
4,
want to do and having
return
a lot of
left
success.
selected.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Play action pass, medium pass, mesh. There are 13 cat mesh spot, drive, spot, Texas, choice, curl, double moves,
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Gets it out quickly. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
There are 13 categories. You have
I like the
2
decision by the
options.
quarterback here.
Dixie spot is
Just get the
selected.
ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Texas.
Well, this has been a day to forget
Choice.
if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys,
Limos.
I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Double moves.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Shallow cross, ceiling. Spot.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Did.
Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Levels.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Preston. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Entering play call.
So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on a lot of times when your team's better to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
Left is selected.
14. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
Bills.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Makes the grab, it's Hardy. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Entering play call. Wheels. Entering plus minute screen. You have 3. Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen.